at it again. Just trying to get this thing knocked out as quick as possible. Alright, so next we're jumping back to our motherboard. It's upside down, but we're fine. It's our Asus motherboard. At it again. Ah, no. Trying to get this thing knocked out as... Okay, sorry about that. I was checking audio from earlier. I don't like that. It's already open. We'll see what happens. Static wrap them up around our motherboard to make sure it doesn't basically short circuit the whole thing. Whenever you're working with the motherboard, you want to touch metal. You want to touch some type of metal before you actually put your hands on the motherboard to go ahead and discharge any static electricity. So we're good now. Right, we're good. This back part of the motherboard right here is gonna line up with this bottom part of the computer where there's a hole right here. This hole right here. And we do have some pegs. Do we have pegs that we need to throw down? Yes. Before we do this, we actually have to put our pegs down inside of the computer. I'm just gonna set this down over here. Where are my pegs? Here they are. Inside of the casing. Well, yeah, here they are. Alright. Yeesh. That's ridiculous. Only ones we need are these little gold ones right here. These are going to screw down in the computer and hold the motherboard up. That's pretty smart. It's a little tool to help screw in the things. Phillips on this side, and on the other end it's the little hex. It's not a star, but I can't think of the name currently. I guess it would be a hex. Yeah, that's 6 sides. Right now I'm just trying to pick out all our little gold pieces and put all these other screws back in the bag. I'll keep out the little head too for now. Okay. Put these back in here. Nice. We're ready to throw all these pieces in here. So I don't think I'm going to get a really good close-up of this. Well, I can try. It is worth a try, at least for the first one. So right in here. Is that about? Yeah, it's about best. This one right here is one of the slots. So we're just going to screw this in here. If I could not fumble so much right now. Dang. Struggling a little bit. Really don't want to end up stripping it or anything. I don't like how that sat in. Let me grab a different one for now. Unless it's supposed to sit just like that. That's not very far though. We're not in bad shape though, so. Yeah, that little gold thing right there is one of our slots, and we're gonna have quite a few of them across the computer. This one went in correctly, so this slot might just be a little bit iffy, but it's secure, so we're fine. I do think I am going to use our screwdriver for the rest of these though, just for the sake of simplicity. Just going to take this hole and drop this piece in there, and there we go. Now we just screw drive in all the ones after this. Alright. Yep, there's one. Get back to laying this down. There's not going to be an incredible amount to see right now, just because I'm just throwing all these small little pegs. And what these pegs do is just make sure that the motherboard isn't stuck up against the rest of the computer. Yep. Oh boy, there's quite a few of these. Yeah. We have just 4 more, 5 more. All right, 4 more. Hmm. Last one. Oops. Jeez. Now that I think about it, I don't know if my hard drive came in the mail. Oh well, we'll get back to that later then. It should be here soon anyways. Could be in the mail, to be honest. Get back to that. Alright, motherboard. Let's get you dropped in there. Now that all the gold platings are in there, going all the way across, all of these, a motherboard can sit right on top of it without hitting the back of the computer. Alright. Make sure all our other cords are out of the way. Alright, our motherboard is lined up now, which is great. Now, we just gotta get these screws in. Our screws. Use longer screwdriver just to reach it a little bit easier. Alright. just like that. Some of these screws are bigger than others. It would be unfortunate if I was screwing these in the wrong ones, but it's actually no big deal. Just because the fact that all the screws are fitting right now is we're fine. I think after I get the 4 corners in, I'll get a closer look at the computer so we can see what's going on a little bit more. Oh, and what I forgot to, in that last video, I made a bit of a mistake, and I'll probably post that a little bit later, is on the power supply that I put in. I believe I said it was a modular power supply, which it isn't, because with the modular power supply, it doesn't come with all these extra cords already plugged into it. With modular, you can plug in as many cords as you need, so there's no excess cords. Okay, that one doesn't want to go. Let's get in a better position. Yes, I do think some of these small screws are actually for something else. So I'm just going to grab the bigger ones right now. I mean, to be honest, they're probably just extras, but let's just only use these bigger ones. Oh, somebody is messaging me. Let's go ahead and see who we got there. Zebra. Oh yeah. Okay. No go? Gotcha. Alright, that is all of the screws right now. So our motherboard should be sitting in there pretty solid. I'm going to go ahead and flip it over right now to go ahead and make sure some of the smaller screws that I had, they just drop out and I can put 2 bigger ones in there if that is the case. Yeah, one of them came out. Now, is that other one going to come out or no? Okay, so which one dropped out for me? There we go. All right. And with that, our motherboard is now sitting in there just fine. Our screws are all in there. Right there. These corners going all the way across. And next, we're going to be ready to throw the RAM in there, our graphics card, and all the other stuff. And then we just have to plug everything in. But I think actually we should put on this back case first for it, just so these aren't exposed in the back. Yeah, thing's not going anywhere. We're good. Interesting. Our cases are here. Pop this guy open. And as far as I know, this thing will just pop right over the front of it. Provided everything is lined up correctly. Okay, yeah, we're fine. There we go. This should be on the inside, actually. Silly. That's a backwards thing I did right there. That's lovely. What is the best way for me to do this? I can't just tuck this in anymore. Boy, that's a bad move on me. Really bad move on me. Oh, doing stuff in the wrong order is too impressive. Oh, I have one that can go in the other way. Man, I botched that up. Whatever, we're gonna unscrew these all really quickly and move this over and get this going. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I don't like this screw anyway, so I'm going to take this one out in a second. I think that's 5 and 6. Seven, 8, 9, 10. All right. I should be able to just slide the motherboard over now. This one won't come out quite yet. All of these are out, so what's my issue? We'll just take each screw out for the sake of order. goodness. That one was too difficult. This one's gonna be a pain. Everything but this one screw will lift up. Boy, I feel like I botched this one. Screw. Alright, I'm gonna come back to this video in a second. I'm struggling a bit.